seen my wife.
Please.
And it was a little resort. And
They said there was a lot of people out there this year.
and man,
Not as
that's
many
then
as
you
you
go
saw.
on
I
that.
was pulling for
It's
Lake.
aspiration at,
Westwood.
Dutch.
Westwood, yeah.
This is
And
my
it's
second
just
year
the
not going off.
oldest, undefended border in the world.
He still got it.
It's the,
I'm gonna just-
36 square miles, the whole
I know.
island.
36 square miles open.
And it has
That was the highest ever.
two countries.
Well, it's easily
And they're not
becoming,
tiny.
not
No,
officially
no,
one
we're
of
not
the
tiny
main.
at all. They
That's
united
been
to
the goal
drive
all
out
along.
the Spanish.
First year I was back in the 80s when I was at Methodist Hospital.
And
I
it's
used
been
to work the
understood ever since.
hospitality tent.
Wow.
At the
And
event.
half the island street church and half
And
the island
back in
street.
those years, there
Well,
was
most of
no
it
deaf
is
conversation with Arnie Hoffman.
I'm working on it.
To adjust a little bit.
I'm on this part.
Good evening, everyone. We welcome you to our evening, monthly town council meeting. It's now 7:05. We're a little bit behind the schedule. Before we go any further, ask Miss Anita if she would give us a roll call, please.
Okay. I need you to unmute or mute. Now you're muted and I'm gonna unmute. Okay, I'm doing roll call now. Hope everybody can hear me. We have Mayor Andrews,
Here.
Vice Mayor Taylor, Councilmember Saban,
Here.
Councilmember Ryder,
No hurry.
Councilmember
Okay.
DeVille,
Here.
Town Manager Cooper,
Here.
Town Attorney Quinones is online on Zoom. She's
Here.
not here in person, but she's here. So we are good to go.
Thank you, Miss Anita.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Anita. At this time, we're going to open the regular council meeting. So if we could, please stand for a flag salute, and then after that, a moment of silence. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Moving on, do we have approval for a motion for the agenda as it is? So move, second. All in favor, signify by aye. Any opposed? None. Thank you. All right. We have no recognitions this evening. Approval of minutes. Can we have an approval for the February 16, 2020 minutes? Motion?
Move to accept.
Move to accept. Moved in second. All in favor signify by aye. Any opposed? Hearing none. We have a resolution, Resolution 2021-02, which will be read by title only. Ready, Ms. Anita?
Yeah.
Resolution
2021-02 reads as follows. A resolution of the town of Penny Farms, Florida, establishing a temporary moratorium on the creation or expansion of borrow pits in the town, providing for the duration of such moratorium. Can we have a motion to accept Resolution 2021?
Move to accept.
Moved in second. All in favor, signify by aye. Anybody opposed? Hearing none. Moving to Mr. Cooper, the town manager report.
Yes. You know how to do that?
You got it?
You got it?
Oh, you just moved it.
Oh, I do it one more time. That's my fault. There you go. You're unmuted.
All right, here.
Nope. One more time. Sorry.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
The month of February was another busy month. The town hall is still finalizing renovations, continuing with renovations of the historical museum. The town staff is still operating out of the town council chamber room, and we'll be in there for the new offices sometime in March. As you can see, we did start moving already, so Anita will be the last one to get in there tomorrow, and then they'll start finalizing everything in there. A construction meeting was held with the contractor who will be providing services for the stormwater project, which should begin in March. I'm now waiting on the traffic pattern information to inform the Penny retirement community residents, town residents, of which roads needs to be temporarily closed and parking rearranged. I'll just give you a little bit of update on that. We have one of these finger pointing things going on right now, where the contractor's kind of pointing at the engineer and saying, you held me up, and the engineer's pointing at the contractor, but a real serious letter was sent to the contractor, a notice of concern. We have our grant writer stuff involved in this too. So I think we've got it all straightened out. I should be getting the traffic pattern pretty soon, but their intention now is to move in on 4/26. What I am told in writing now, the good news of that is, yes, they're running late of getting started, but the good news on that is they're supposed to be finished by June. They're going to bring 2 crews out. So, which is a nice plus. I'm not happy with the whole thing that started out, but I think we've got the wrinkles worked out of it a little bit now, and that's where that's at. In addition to completing normal duties, the town's public work employees help locate all known water, sewer lines, including helping the PRC staff locate their infrastructure. Prior to the stormwater repair project begin, this has taken weeks to complete, verifying, and will be continuing as the stormwater project progresses. Let me just give you a little bit update on what you understand why I did that. Prior to the stormwater repair, PRC has taken weeks to complete, verifying, and will be continuing. And so we took our employees and we worked over there for several days and trying to place down the piping on polling also. Because this is how I look at it. Yes, they have a water system. Yes, we have a water system. But all the residents over there in town. And I look at it as if we can do anything to keep the water supply from being interrupted while we get this project done, that's what we're trying to achieve. So we have done a tremendous amount of work, working with PRC and finding the water system. And I've got just about all of the water mains put on a diagram map. I made a whole layer for them. So it's good for us to know it. So I kind of wanted to give you a little input on that. The town received its quarterly State Road 16 inspection and passed with flying colors. The inspector stated that he appreciates all the efforts of the town makes to make this section of State Road 16 look so good. Let me tell you, the town received its quarterly State Road 16 inspection. Passed with flying colors. Passed this thing so many times in good shape and made this house look so good. I expect this section, once they mark the street, we look so good. Whenever they 16 street, we're going to receive this on 16. And it's no charge for the town of Pinnacle. Passed with flying colors. Passed the state of Mobile. Yeah. Because they're so appreciative of the way, they said that there's no other town that has a town this way.
Yeah, that's just State Road 16. It's not the streets in the town. It's just the highway.
The pump at the car wash lift station had to be serviced and then replaced this month. This was paid for out of the reserves, and hopefully the old pump can be rebuilt and kept as a spare. All the other lift stations, they're all the same pump. The car wash lift station, that pump is $3,600, which is saving us very well. And so we have about $4,000 in it. So hopefully we can take get it rebuilt, I'm hoping for less than 50%, and then we'll have to start. But all these pumps were put in 2008, so they're starting to get a little aged. So we had about $4,000. There was a small leak reported by the resident on Little Dairy Road, and it was the same day. More Than Ink, Town's primary printing company, came out and is working on the board for making the frontage signs for the historically divided resident to match the town hall sign. Everybody knows the town hall sign that we have out now. So they're working on now. I gave them the okay to try and switch like that. I've attended all of the town council scheduled for this meetings for this month, which includes town council workshop meetings, finance meetings, town council meetings. I also attended the Play Safety Net meeting and the Impact Play meeting. I've attended all of the town council scheduled meetings for this month, which includes town council workshop meetings, finance meetings, town council meetings.
Yeah, I have a question for David.
Safety Net meeting.
It's my impression that the traffic volume on 16 has increased significantly in the last 6 to 8 months. Yeah, I have a question. Is there an appropriate time, and is it in the town's interest, my impression, to at some point request another study of volume? Because I remember going back a period of time when they did a study, it was determined that the volume was still below the threshold where other expectations or guidelines might be appropriate. I'm not recommending that. Yeah, determined that the volume was still below the threshold where other expectations or guidelines might be appropriate. I'm not recommending
Can you hear me now?
Okay. The reason that I don't think it'll happen, and how they do that, it's not just the amount of traffic that goes there, it's the amount of accidents. Sad to say, but that's how it works out.
Can you
And
hear me now?
they look at fatal crashes, all that thing, and it's not just the accidents. Unless they have so many fatal accidents or so many things, they will not change it. If you remember, we did heat study areas. I mean, it took, we worked on this for 3 or 4 months, I think it was, when they came out. So, but it don't hurt to ask me, because, you know, I'll throw it out there again, because I have a very, very good relationship with DOT. But unless they have a lot of accidents in there, that's not a history. But it don't hurt to ask me, because, you know, I'll throw it out there again, because I have a very, very good
With the interconnector coming down here,
unless they have a lot of accidents.
Now we can hear you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
with our interconnection coming down here, traffic is going to pick up even more. So to understand this, if we connect those traffic are picking up, it has to, we have to have fatalities before these decreases. With our interconnection coming down here, traffic is going to pick up even more. So to understand this, if we connect those traffic, we have to have fatalities. With our interconnection coming down here, traffic is going to pick up even more. So to understand this, if we connect those traffic, we have to have fatalities. With our interconnection coming down here, traffic is going to pick up even more. So to understand this, if we connect those traffic,
Unmute, Jay.
we have to have fatalities.
We need a motion.
Need to have a motion for the town manager's report. Go ahead. Moved and second. All in favor, signify by aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Need to have
Can
a
everyone hear
motion
me?
for the town manager's report.
Yeah, go on with your treasurer's report.
Moved.
I'll start with in your finance section and your bank accounts, the general fund.
Thank you.
You have $718,145. In your CDBG grant account, you have $10.
In your water utility enterprise fund, you have $187,711.66. In your wastewater sewer fund, you have $18,481.98. In your water utility reserve, you have $117,098.33. Customer deposit, you have $26,562.24. And your wastewater restricted DEP account, your water, you have $33,668.98. Customer deposit, you go to your general fund, in your finance section. Our total income was $53,243.63. Our total expenses were $30,671.10. And we have a positive of $22,572.53. You go to your water, utility, solid waste fund. We have a positive. We had a total income of $13,462.51. Our total expenses was $11,274.60. We had a positive $2,187.91. You go one more to your wastewater sewer expenses, $11,000 in your finance section. We had a total income of $18,383.58. Our total expenses were $16,939.12. We had a positive of $1,444. We had a total income of $18,383.58. Our total expenses were $16,939.12. We had a positive of $1,444. We had a total income.
Hearing the treasury report, does anyone have any discussion for the treasurer's report for Mr. Cooper at this time? Hearing none, we need to have a motion to accept it. Hearing the treasurer's report, does anyone have any discussion for the treasurer's report for Mr. Cooper at this time? We have the correspondence in the back of your book. Have a motion to accept it. This time, we will ask for all in favor, so have a motion for the consent agenda. This time. So moved. Second. Correspondence in the back of your book. Favor, aye. Anyone wish to pull their reports? For the consent agenda. Yeah. This one. Anyone else? Hearing none. Any unfinished business? Anyone wish to pull their report? Hearing none. Moving to new business. We have one pull report. Vice Mayor. Any unfinished business? Moving to Are they going to name the pickleball court? Is it going to be named?
It's going to be, actually, it's just going to be the town of Penny Farms. Then underneath of it, will say Penny Pickleball Court. I think it's going to just say a little paragraph, something about dedicated. It's going to be, actually, it's just going to be the town of Penny Farms. They have some underneath names, they'll say Penny Pickleball Court.
You want to solidify it?
So I think the way it is now,
We heard the full reports. Are there any items not on the agenda to be brought even this time? It is.
I think the way it is now.
We heard the full reports. Are there any items not on the agenda to be brought even this time? It is.
I think the way it is now.
Are there any items?
Well, there really is no more to report from the last time that we have talked. This is by us passing a resolution. Thank you so much for doing that. It will prevent certain things from happening within the town. And as soon as there is something else to report, I'll be more than glad to fill that out. This is by us passing a resolution. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you. Anything else not on the agenda for this time?
And as soon as there is something.
Hearing none. Miss Anita, do we have any public participants?
We do. We have an address. Let me unmute them.
Thank you. Anything else not on the agenda for this time?
Okay, we do have some.
Miss Anita, do we have any public participants?
Kathy Parrish.
Anything else not on the agenda?
Online, Susan Kinsey is also online. So does anyone have anything they'd like to ask? Please unmute yourself and let us know. Suzanne says nope, she's good to go. Anyone else? Kathy? You good? Kathy's good. Miss Kinsey? Suzanne says nope, she's good to go. If you would like to make a comment, unmute yourself. There you go. Anyone else? Kathy?
Okay, just a moment.
Kathy's good.
Much of the meeting I wasn't able to understand.
Suzanne says nope.
It's a
If you would like
scrambled
to make a comment,
conversation.
unmute yourself. There you go. Anyone else?
Particularly, I just understand Ms. Ryder, much of the meeting and I couldn't understand Ms. Taylor and part of Mayor Andrews, although I can understand Ms. Ryder, much of the meeting and I couldn't understand that's kind of, I missed a lot of the meeting because of the, I have my volume set up to 100%. So just conveying that problem. I missed a lot of
I
the
cannot
meeting.
understand.
Do you know what
I
she's
do
saying?
not understand what she says. Does anybody, did you get that? Miss Kinsey?
Conveying that problem.
I could not hear anything that you said.
I heard her. She can't hear you. We didn't hear a lot of the meeting. I think was the synopsis.
Did you get that?
A lot of it was not audible.
I could not hear anything. Okay, hold on.
I heard her. She can't hear you. We didn't hear a lot of the meeting. I think was the
Okay, I am
synopsis.
going to mute myself.
A lot of
Kinsey,
it
try
was
and
not
unmute
audible.
yourself. And everybody needs to turn their sounds down, I think, right?
I heard her. She can't hear you. We didn't hear a lot of the meeting. I think
All
was the
right, Miss
synopsis.
Kinsey, can you unmute yourself and say
a
again?
lot of
Please
it
try
was
and
not
unmute yourself.
Right.
Everybody needs to turn their sounds down. Say.
So, do you want me to repeat what I said or I'm not sure.
So I hear something over here. Hold on one moment. Okay. All right, now you can proceed. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. A little technical. We just want to be able to hear you. So I hear something over here. Hold on one moment. Okay. All right, now you can proceed. Go ahead. I'm so sorry. A little technical. We just want to be able to hear you.
I don't hear anyone.
So I hear something over here. Hold on one moment. It's repeating. All right, now you
I think
can
Miss
proceed. Go ahead. I'm so
Kenzie
sorry.
and I should just be talking because I can hear her.
I love you, Suzanne. You're sweet.
Suzanne can hear her good. It's repeating. All right, now I don't foresee it. I don't see a problem here. I just don't understand.
Talking because I can hear
This is like really delayed. I don't foresee it. I just don't understand. This is a big technical difficulty here. This is like really delayed. I don't foresee it. Can you hear me? Excellent. Okay, no. I need you to unmute yourself and try this one more time. I promise. I'm doing the best I can on this end.
Okay, I'm unmuted.
Can you hear me? Excellent.
One over there.
Okay, no. I need you to unmute yourself and try
Kathy,
this one
thank
more
you.
time. I
You
promise.
can hear me?
I'm doing the best I can on this
But
end.
no one else. David, I'm unmuted. Liz, or Paul.
Can we call her on the cell phone and put her on
Excellent.
Over there.
Okay, no. Hold on, no. I need you to unmute yourself.
Oh,
and try
Kathy,
this
thank
one more
you.
time.
Okay, I can just tell Suzanne.
Okay,
Liz,
go ahead.
Can we call her on the cell phone?
I think the problem is
Hold on.
evident. And I think Suzanne's suggestion is
Okay, go ahead.
pertinent and necessary.
What
I think
suggestion?
the problem is evident. And I think
I did not hear a suggestion, so we need to, go ahead.
pertinent and necessary.
Say again, I apologize. What
I think
suggestion?
the problem is evident.
all I said was I could hear her.
I did not hear
You know,
a suggestion,
but
so we need
I think
to,
it's kind of late to go back.
say
I
again,
think
I
are we
apologize.
about ready to adjourn?
Okay, I just didn't want to miss what somebody
I
needed to
think
say.
that it was a difficult meeting. I'm not sure, somehow the kinks need to be worked out for the next one, maybe. Or we all just need to be in person.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes?
I just
Can you
didn't
hear
want
me?
to miss what somebody needed. Yes.
Can you
Yes,
hear-
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, good.
I got that part.
Okay. Okay, well, I think at this juncture, I'm going to leave this meeting, and it was great seeing everybody. Couldn't hear you, but it was great seeing
Yes,
you.
I can hear
Okay,
you.
so, okay, good. Next time I'll
got
be
that
in
part.
person.
Okay.
If I can find a flight, just get this notice that the flight from
I don't know what
Boise
happened.
to Jackson been canceled. So, I'll be back. Okay, bye.
Bye.
If I can find a flight, just get this notice that the flight
I don't know what
I'd like
happened.
to speak to this.
Jackson been canceled.
I have a hearing loss
I'll
in
be
my
back.
right ear.
Okay, bye.
I've had difficulty getting the proper equipment there. I couldn't hear half of what was said across the room. Speak to this. So I think we had a discussion at the finance meeting and admitted that we do occasionally have trouble hearing each other. I couldn't hear the prospect of spending that across the room kind of money we'd had to spend to put in. I think we had it microphones. It's not feasible given the shape and size of the room. But we've got a problem. I mean, I missed half sitting in here. I missed half the conversation. I'm not that bad. So I don't know what we can do. Maybe I need to switch sides and sit over there because I've got a good left ear. When we all get back to the right configuration, but we're going to all have to speak up louder than our normal voice, or we are going to put ourselves at a disadvantage hearing each other. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying she's got a point. Right configuration, but we're going to all have to
I didn't hear it.
louder than our normal voice, or we are going to put ourselves at a disadvantage hearing each other. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying she's got a point. Right configuration, but I didn't have that big a problem, but I didn't hear it. What? No, I'm talking about the meeting we had here. Nothing to do with what she heard. I didn't have that big. So I didn't hear her. Speak up a lot louder in this room. No, we don't, and I'm not advocating spending a lot of money on a system, but we're going to have to do something. So as long as we have to have virtual meetings. Speak up a lot louder in this room if we don't, and I'm not advocating spending a lot of money on a system, but we're gonna have to do something. As long as we have to have virtual meetings. Speak up, a lot louder in this room if we don't, and I'm not advocating spending a lot of money on a system, but we're gonna have to do something. As long as we have to have virtual meetings. Speak up.
They brought this up in the finance committee also at the same time, so I guess that's why it's being got here tonight. And, so I mean, you guys want a system, just give me money, we go get you a system. But, they're not cheap.
So
We've looked into this before. It's a very small room, I don't know, but,
so I don't think the bodies in the room, I don't think we have a problem here.
they're not cheap.
Zoom.
We've looked into this before.
Is
It's a
there
very small room, I don't know,
that maybe?
but,
Nothing on this end.
The only thing that's hard by midweek is that with everyone's systems, I think it like bounces back and forth, which causes like technical difficulties. Like I don't think people do Zoom like we do, all in the same room as we do hybrids. Like usually
Nothing on this end.
The only thing that's hard by midweek is that
So, Mr. Andrews, we totally lost you.
and we
On
lost Miss
here.
Mickey. Yeah.
And Miss.
Like, I don't think people
You're not
do
even
Zoom
on.
like we do, all in the same room.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what it is.
Having technical difficulties.
So wearing the mask.
On here. And Miss.
So let's ignore the next one.
So wearing the mask.
Our turn to speak. Would be okay if I pull my mask down.
Yes.
I am on completion.
I think that's a great idea.
CDC is also beginning to look at so that the masks may not be needed in our spaces. So that is also with the recognition of what you've asked. I can all speak very loud. I'd go to jail if I had to. So I think we can all be more conscious of it.
Is that okay for everyone? We'll speak to a mask down.
Hopefully not have to have them next time. I'd go to jail if I had to. So I think we can all.
So for this meeting, when you do the meetings, we still have minutes, correct?
Yes, sir.
So if Mr. Longshore lady's name couldn't hear.
Miss Kimsey. Yes, sir.
she's on the finance.
She's on the finance
She
committee.
also brought this up at the finance committee.
I'm just, I don't know what to put in the minutes regarding her, Miss Kimsey, what she was trying. She's on the finance committee, expressed to the council. I didn't get any of it. I'm just, I don't know what to put in the minutes regarding mention her that it was inaudible. Miss Kimsey. This is why this other conversation was. Because her finance committee expressed to the council. I didn't get any of it. I'm just, I don't know what to put in the minutes regarding mention her that it was inaudible. This is why this other conversation was. Because I want to remind everybody is the Clay County Fair tickets are still, we get discounted tickets here at Town Hall for sale. The prices are a couple bucks cheaper than you would get to me. Adults are $7. Everybody is the Clay County Fair tickets are still, we get discounted tickets. And we have the armbands here for $17 instead of, I believe, $20. So we do have the discounted tickets here. And we have the armbands here for $17 instead of, I believe, $20. So we do have the discounted tickets here. I've gotten a couple of them. I will check on yours as well. Mr. Andrews asked me the same. I will ask him, I will check on yours and Mr. Andrews for him both attended. So we do have the discounted tickets. I've gotten a couple of them. I will check on yours as well. Mr. Andrews asked me the same. I will. I will ask him, I will check on yours and Mr. Andrews for him. So we do have the discounted tickets. Yes, it's during our normal office hours, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. But if you see a light on, I mean, if we're here, we'll be happy to accommodate you. We might be a little late or yes, it's during our normal doing some other thing.
Are you? I think we got a good meeting.
But if you see a light on, I mean, if we're here, we'll be happy to accommodate you. We might be a little late or yes, it's during our normal doing some other thing. Miss Kimsey, I apologize for not being able to hear you tonight. Okay? Thank you so much for Miss Kimsey, I apologize for not being able to hear you tonight. Okay? Thank you.